Blessed is the man that worketh not in the counsel of the heathen, that sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in this law does he meditate sunrise and sundown. Him a go dear like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth fruit in his season. Him leaf never a go wither, and whatsoever him doeth shall prosper. Yea, the heathen them now they saw them there like a chaff, which the wind driveth away. Therefore the heathen them never go turn from judgment, of the sinner man them in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord God Jah loveth the way of the righteous, and the way of the sinner man them always and always I go perish. Blessed is the man, 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 because the Lord is thy shepherd, I shall not want. Him maketh I like down in a green pastures. Him leadeth I beside still water them. Him restoreth I soul. Him leadeth I another path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yes, though I Rasta go walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I can't fear no evil, for thy rod and thy staff them comforted I and I. Who prepare a table before I in the presence of our enemy them. Who anointed I head with uno oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy I go follow I all the days of I Ivan. May I go dwell in the house of the Lord God. Jah Kadamawe Grumabe Atela. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo, and my name, Black Rasta. Now, my brother, my sister, in every traditional African home there is a black pot, and every time this black pot rests on the fire, there is something sumptuous cooking. Today we're serving you with all your delicacies, and I need you to come along with me. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushunamo, where we speak truth to power. We normally don't like to criticize, but if we must criticize, we would only just criticize to build and not to destroy. My name, Black Rasta. Come along with me as we look at some very important issues today. My brother, my sister, the very first thing I would like to look at is entitled Ghana Beyond Aid. Mistake. How many of us know the man called Dr. Amoakun Ba? Dr. Amoakun Ba. Who is he? That's him. But who exactly is he? He's a lecturer, yes, at one of the universities in the country. And he's also a member of the NPP, right? Ah, you can see him wearing the NPP colors right there. Now, Dr. Amoakun Ba, my brother, my sister, had said something. And what has he said? Watch this. We are struggling because of Ghana Beyond Aid. And that is Amoakun Ba. Dr. Richard Amoakun Ba. That's what he's saying. My brother, my sister, let's read. Now, what is he really saying? Now, according to him, some sponsors of projects in Ghana had to take their funding elsewhere because the Ghana Beyond Aid agenda indicated that Ghana can manage its resources without any external help. Dr. Amoakun Ba, while speaking on Accra-based Accra FM, explained, you can't speak anyhow to the one who gives you food. We feed from these people, and so it is not everything you say to them. Nana Addo went on to tell those who give the country aid that Ghana is beyond aid. Dash it away. Dash it away. My brother, my sister, these are the people who are called doctors, PhD holder. Common sense is not there. This is the man who wants to be called doc. Common sense, not there. These are the people who want to enslave this country forever. These are the people who want this country to continue being on its knees every day. These are the people who are not ready to see this country independent. Where is your independence if you are still relying on people to feed you, idiot? Listen, this guy here called Amoakun Ba that I've never met, I don't know him, I don't want to meet him until his brain starts working. My brother, my sister, is telling us that because people are feeding us, we cannot talk to them anyhow. And therefore, we have to continue making these people feed us so that we would be able to prosper. Do you want to be a well-fed slave or a hungry free man? Answer this question. Where is your independence if people are still feeding you? Remember what Sankara said in those days. What did he say? He said, listen, the man who feeds you controls you. And if you are still being controlled, it means that you are not independent. How can you be independent 60 years plus? and still sit back and you want to feed you left, right, and center. When Nana Akufo-Addo came out and said, Ghana beyond aid, we applauded because he had made a lot of sense. We as Pan-Africanists stood very tall around Nana Akufo-Addo and said, this is the president we've been waiting for. Ghana beyond aid, Africa beyond aid. Why must you still sit down and wait for France, England, America, and the rest of them to continue feeding you your own sovereignty? When you have gold, you have diamond, you have bauxite, you have uranium, you have lithium, you have copper, you have manganese, you have oil. Are you crazy? Dr. Amoako Ba, a lecturer in one of the universities of this country, is saying that Nana Akufo-Addo made a mistake by speaking anyhow. Listen, Nana Akufo-Addo, I vote by saying that Ghana is beyond aid, because that is what I've been waiting for. My father taught me from a very young age to go hungry and have my dignity than to go cap in hand and fill my belly. Jesus have mercy. Can I say it again? Follow me. Come along. My father told me from a very young age, my brother, my sister, a very young age, that what? I should always maintain my dignity. Whoever goes around thinking about his stomach will never ever have anything called dignity. Anybody can throw anything in front of you in the name of food and control you. And that was the same thing Sankara said. My brother, my sister, as it stands right now, water runs down my face. I cry because there are some people who are in high gear to send us back to slavery. There are some people who want to see us on our knees. My brother, my sister, because this country is trying to be independent and they are not comfortable with it. The country is hungry, so what? Do you think the ancestors who won this country for us won it on a silver platter? Your own anthems are telling you our ancestors won for us through the blood and toil. Right? That's what our anthems tell us. That through the blood and toil of our ancestors, they won. And you want to sit back and be fed. Look at the acreages of land that we have, arable land, that is uncultivated. Look at the number of people who are walking around unemployed, yet employment is staring us in our faces everywhere. My brother, my sister, do we truly want to be independent? When we had that visionary Kwame Nkrumah, you killed him. These were the people who were following J.B. Dankwa and the rest. These are the people who have the same mindset as J.B. Dankwa and the rest of them. My brother, my sister, who were not ready for independence. Kufuor and the rest. These are the people with the mentality of J.B. Dankwa. Dr. Richard Amoako Ba, I am truly disappointed in you. But I am not disappointed in you because you belong to a party that is a hopeless party that is always in high gear to take us back to slavery. Why am I saying that? J.B. Dankwa and the rest, the root of this demonic NPP party, my brother, my sister, ran to the Queen of England and told the Queen of England at the time of independence that the country was not ready yet for independence. True or false? Were they not the same people, J.B. Dankwa and the rest of them, who ran to the Queen of England to force Kwame Nkrumah to put the Queen of England's head on our currencies, rather than the Independence Square, the beautiful sea at Labadi, the seashore, and the rest? No, they wanted the Queen of England's head on our currency. My brother, my sister, was it a Kufuor, former President Kufuor, who came out and said Nkrumah had rushed us into independence? Did Otumfuo not say that Nkrumah hated Asantis? This is the mindset we have in the country. Demonic, vitriolic mindsets. Poisoning us against our own heroes and heroines. My brother, my sister, Dr. Richard Amoako Ba has not said anything different. Dr. Richard Amwakumba is just reiterating the mindset, the backwardness of all these people that I mentioned. Otumfuo, what's his name? Kufuor, and all those backward minds. Nkrumah hated the Asantis. And for that matter, Nkrumah rushed us into independence. Nkrumah was rushing too much to industrialize. Really? Today, Dr. Richard Amwakumba is saying what? What is Richard Amwakumba saying? That Ghana Beyond Aid was an insult to those investing in us. A serious investor with a clean mind should be running to Ghana to say, I am glad that you guys are saying that Ghana Beyond Aid. It means the aid we have given to you for the time being or for some time now has propelled you on to be on your own. Nobody wants to see a son fed forever. Follow me. Come along. Nobody wants to see a son fed forever. True or false? As you are supporting somebody, you want to be able to go there one day and see that the person is improving, right? Unless you are a slave-minded human being who doesn't want to improve, so you want to be fed every day. Or unless you are a man who has a slavish mentality of always being in control, so you don't want the people to prosper. Like I used to work with a guy there in Takrade, in one of the schools. His mind was to always keep the teachers down. Salary advance, you come, so he will control you. Those of us who try to stand up to ourselves and not go for salary advance and try to be like, okay, we're trying to be independent or something like that. No, you are the people that they will cut down because you are too independent for the school. They want to be able to hold you down. True or false? True or false? If you have a boss whose mentality is that you should always run to him for salary advance, always run to him for support, then you have a bad boss. True or false? My brother, my sister, hear me now. As it stands now, we have to be careful with some of the things we say. It looks like the words of our heroes and ancestors are no more making sense to us. When Sankara said it, beware who feeds you. Whoever feeds you controls you. He said that Nana ADDO went out and he made it so much insulting to the people feeding us that we don't need it anymore. We are going to listen. Those who are doing business with us, our development partners, will be stupid development partners who only will look at us to always come to them for food. They should be only interested in the fact that they have given us some food which has propelled us forward to be able to get our own food. They should be happy to hear that we are growing. You want to be fed forever? My brother, my sister, today I decided to open up with this one on a very sad note and to remind you that it's not everybody with a PhD who has common sense. Some of them are idiots. Some of them have no sense. Some of them are slaves. And it hurts me, my brother, my sister, that a guy like this, I'm hearing about him for the first time. I'm not a politician. I'm not interested in politicians. But when it matters most, we attack the content and not personalities, right? That is why we say we normally don't criticize. But if we must criticize, we would only just criticize to build and not to destroy. It's nothing personal. Dash it away, make me deal with the next thing. Now, the next thing I want to look at is what I've entitled Wanton Corruption Took Us to IMF. Jesus. Wanton corruption took us to IMF. And who is telling us this? Who is telling us this? What is the level of corruption? How many people have heard about the Occupy Ghana? This gentleman here is Ankoma, has been a member. He's been one of the founding fathers. He's been one of the advocates. He's been one of the stalwarts of Occupy Ghana. Many people have said in the past that he's been quiet. He's been speaking underground. Now he's even speaking more. Maybe in this government he's talking less. But he can't always be shouting. He says, hey, Look at the headlines. And it's interesting. You gave away 47 million Ghana cedis to corruption in your first term. Now facing IMF for only 16 billion. And this is Occupy Ghana to government. And Occupy Ghana is a pressure group right here in Ghana. And I just showed you Asa Nkrumah. He's the brain behind it. He's one of the stalwarts of Occupy Ghana. Hey, look at the figures. What is it saying? That we gave out 47.9 billion Ghana cedis in the first term of Nana Akufo-Addo to corruption. Corrupt family and friends. Corrupt party foot soldiers. Foolishness. Something that opaqueness. Where there's no transparency, there's what? Opaqueness. President flying left, right, and center. We were begging him and talking to you. Oh, Mr. President, please, you are flying too much. But the dromomaniac of a president that we have, a gerontocrat of a president that we have, my brother, would not listen to sound advice. And his finance minister was urging him on. Fly on! Fly on! You are the king of the airwaves. Fly! And he kept flying like Zorro, you know. And he pulled out his sword, the sword of Zorro, anytime people talked. Some people went to jail. Some were threatened with jail terms and so on and so forth. Today the man is begging teachers not to go on what? Strike. That they should look at the JSS or the JHS students who are about to write or they have written whatever. You are begging people to listen to you. When we begged you to stop flying by heart senselessly, you refused. When we begged you not to build a cathedral because we didn't have the money, you said the resources were there, that we will never go to IMF. Look at you now. You are begging us not to go on strike. If I were teachers, I would not listen to this pot-bellied dromomaniac. If I were a teacher, I would encourage all teachers to demand their pound of flesh. Hey, your 20% cola, don't forget it. It's very important. Hear me now. Hey, politicians, their salaries never delay. Politicians will never go on strike because their salaries are always on time. And when they want an increase, they get it. Unlike teachers that nobody respects. Time now to get respect for yourself, teachers. Time now to get a lot of respect behind you. Because if we follow these politicians, we would always be backward. Bring that headline again. What is it saying? It says 47.9 billion Ghana cedis lost to corruption. Watch it. That is almost 48 billion. My brother, my sister, and we are now going to IMF to ask for 16 billion Ghana cedis. What is wrong with us? If we could cut corruption by even 1% in Ghana, Ghana would be one of the greatest countries. Everybody wants to outsmart the next person. Tomato seller wants to outsmart you. Cold beef seller wants to outsmart you. Banana seller wants to outsmart you. Just last night, I went out looking for avocado to buy. I stood and I saw that somebody came to buy. The avocado seller said 5 Ghana cedis. This guy bought it and walked away. When I came down from my car and went there, oh, I want avocado. So 15 cedis. Hey, from 5 cedis to 15 cedis? Is it because I'm driving a car? Maybe I'm a driver, somebody's driver. The woman said, no, these days we don't get it. It is lost. I said, you just sold it for 5 cedis to somebody. So, oh, that's my cousin. The person has become your cousin all of a sudden. My brother, my sister, everybody is trying to be corrupt in this country. And when they cheat you, they do not know that you have trusted them so much. That is how come they are able to cheat you. They look at it as smartness. Go to the government sector. Everybody is trying to outsmart the next person. It's all about stealing enough so that when it comes to retirement, you are okay. True or false? My brother, my sister, yes, Occupied Ghana is talking good sense. Yes, Occupied Ghana is talking 47.9 billion Ghana cedis lost to corruption. Now, we are going for 16 billion Ghana cedis from the IMF. And the IMF has announced it all over the world. That one, we are useless. And that two, we are unable to hold on to our mantra, Ghana beyond aid. Thirdly, we claim we are a sovereign state, we are independent, yet we are coming to them to dictate to us how to run our economy. Jesus. To those of us who don't understand what the IMF is, when the IMF arrives, it will tell you, spend the money here. Spend the money here. And like zombies and puppets, we just go, hey, hey, hey. Everywhere they tell us to go, we would go. Where is your independence? Where is your independence? We chased the white man away. Told the white man that we're ready to take care of ourselves. Yes, that if the black man is given the chance, he will rule himself and rule his own destiny. Nkrumah said it in 1957. I wasn't born. I don't know about you. Today, we are running to the IMF to say, we are so stupid and foolish with all the gold and the diamond that we have, the manganese, the bauxite, the uranium, the lithium, the oil, the copper. Hey, hey, we are still not able to run our thing, our economy. Come and teach us how to do it. Am I making sense? That's what it means, running to the IMF. I spoke with the French ambassador, and what did she tell me? I'm going to get to that later. She said France has never gone to the IMF to ask for advice. Why? But we, the cradle of civilization, we who built the pyramids, we who built the lighthouse at Alexandria, we who control the earth with our kings and queens, we who colonized, in fact, who taught Europeans how to read and write, we who civilized Europeans, we are those running to Europeans to come and civilize us. Are you not crying? I am crying. Why? What happened to us? Occupy Ghana is making it clear. Occupy Ghana is making it clear. You have lost 3 times to corruption. Now you are running after one from IMF. The money that you are looking for from IMF, you've already lost 3 times that in your first tenure of office. I will protect the public purse. And I will protect the public purse, my fort. Look at you. When I talk, I speak with passion, my brother, my sister, because I am a patriot. Nkrumah taught me to be a patriot. Kwame Nkrumah inspired me to be a patriot. That when I speak, and I'm speaking on the path of patriotism, I never turn back to see which shadows are running after me. I never turn back to see who is angry and who is smiling. I only see Ghana. Even dumb President Trump said, America first. My brother, my sister, when we return, I have 3 other things to look at. Did you hear about Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka. Have you heard about, oh, Jesus have mercy. Kai, this is crazy. When we return, we'll talk some more. But in the interim, I have a quote for you on corruption. Wayo! This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. And my name, Black Rasta. Remember, we are live on Pan-African TV. We are also live on Loud Silence TV. We are live on Ghana Web TV. We are also live on the great Black Empire TV. Remember, my brother, my sister, to do business with us. Our numbers are scrolling on your screen. All you need to do is to send us a WhatsApp message or even call us. We are ready to listen to you. We control the whole of the continent of Africa. Everybody watches this show because it's a show of Pan-Africanism. It's a show of patriotism and not politics. My brother, my sister, we treat your businesses just like we treat ours. We make sure that we are the lifeline to your staggering business line. We make sure that you are well taken care of. Take our numbers on the screen and talk to us and do business with us. Now, in this part of the world, when you speak the truth, people shun you because the truth is an orphan. It stands alone. But I know that you love the truth. I know that you want your children's children to inherit a better country, a better continent, a better life. I know that you are tired of this useless life that we have given out on a silver platter to jackals. We want to take it back. This is how we can take it back. By empowering the minds of our youth, empowering the minds of our children. If you support this, it's time to do business with us. Asking you to donate to us. But even if you do, we would love it. But we prefer that you do business with us so that we will earn it. My brother, my sister, this is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. Something is happening in Sri Lanka. Yes, something is happening in Sri Lanka. Where can you find Sri Lanka? Who are the people in Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka is not in Africa. But when you go to Sri Lanka, Indians, Africans, and it's almost like Africa. What is happening in Sri Lanka right now is so serious. Have you heard about the Arab Spring? When Egypt, Algeria, even the great Libya tasted the people's anger. Demonstrations all over the place, and they succeeded in taking out some of the leaders, including Gaddafi. It looks like we are tasting some kind of Arab Spring in Sri Lanka. That is why I've decided to title this one, Sri Lanka Tastes Arab Spring. Watch this. This is supposed to be the villa of the president. This is the presidency. This is the seat of government. The people have besieged it. The people have gone there to demonstrate. Some of them who couldn't have their bath all these years have jumped into the jacuzzis and they are taking their bath for the very first time. Jacuzzis that they bought from their own sweat and money. But only a few people are entitled to it. A few people who are supported by laws built by parliament and the rest to continue strangulating the people jumped in there. They demonstrated seriously, my brother, my sister, because of hardships in the country. Yes, there's a global pandemic and there's a global suffering. That is true. But how are you taking care of this suffering? Are you building a cathedral? Or are you flying around just anyhow, looking for money for your priority, which is the cathedral? Are we okay? Look at the headlines. What are the headlines saying? Watch this. Sri Lankan Prime Minister offers resignation after protesters storm presidential residence. Watch this. Sri Lanka's Prime Minister Ranil, oh my God, announced he's willing to step down from office on Saturday, Reuters reports. According to the country's parliamentary speaker, President Gobaya also plans to step down and is expected to do so on July 13. The announcements come hours after tens of thousands of protesters stormed the president's official residence in Colombo and set fire to the prime minister's residence, forcing him to move to safety. Demonstrations across the country led to an imposed curfew on as the economic crisis continued. Watch this. Dash it away. Hear me now. Hear me now. My brother, global pandemic, crisis, suffering, but there are still a lot of countries that are managing it. How are they able to do it? The best tea comes from Sri Lanka. The whole world. Everybody drinks tea. Tell me who doesn't drink tea. Why should Sri Lanka be in crisis? The same way as in Ghana. You have gold, you have bauxite. Yes, other people have gold, they have bauxite. You have the best cocoa in the whole world. Yet we are running to the IMF. For what? Do we need this in Ghana? Yes, we need it. I think that we need a Sri Lankan case in Ghana. For real, we need this in Ghana. I cannot wait to see tens of thousands, if even millions, storm the Flagstaff House, storm the seat of government to demonstrate. And I pray that the police supports this. What we don't want is the violence, the burning. Because we bought these things, we paid for these things with our own money and sweat. We don't want the Sri Lankan burning, but we want the Sri Lankan demonstration. If the Sri Lankan president is going, prime minister is going, in the UK, Boris Johnson, away, what's Nana Akufo-Addo sitting down there for? Are you not ashamed that you are still sitting there? Look how much you have disappointed Ghanaians. Your own party members are telling you that you are a disappointment. You and your arrogant finance minister are still sitting there. So that what? Why do you want some force to come and evaporate you or what? What is the way we can impeach this president? Is it through demonstrations so that we force them to at least leave on their own? Or we have to impeach them? To the people of Sri Lanka, I say that if the whole world would look at you and know how much power the people have, a few idiots in power can never take us for granted. The people cease to understand how powerful they are right after elections. If all of us came together to demonstrate for our rights, in fact, the world would be a better place, especially in Africa. In the West, it's all about demonstrations. And when people demonstrate, they get results. In our country, they unleash the police at us to shoot and kill us. It happened in Nigeria. SARS. Buhari was saying, oh, people don't understand what is happening in Nigeria. It's not as you see. It's not what we see. What? We see people dying. You say it's not what we see. Why? Is it a movie? My brother, my sister, Africans deserve better. This president must leave. Because this president has failed. His own government, his own people are telling him that he has failed. Need I say more? This is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushunomo, where we speak truth to power. My brother, my sister, when we return, I have two more issues to look at very briefly, and it will be done. Remember, we normally don't criticize, but if we must criticize, we would only just criticize to build and not to destroy. Wayo!
wet caps, weave-ons, nails, pedicure, manicure, waxing, massages. We do everything concerning beauty. So if any lady is thinking about beauty, I believe this is the right place for you to be. We do nail training here. We do brace training. We do wet caps installation. We do waxing. I mean, anything that we do, the services that we render here, we also train people. So if you want to be a master in nails, if you want to be a professional nail technician, this is the right place for you to be. We will train you and make sure you are a professional, not just any nail tech. At Chick Luxury Beauty Home, we train you to be your own boss. We have international trainers who train you to fit in anywhere in the world. We have our one-man training, and we also have 2 weeks. It's between 2 weeks to 1 month, depending on the individual. Whatever you want, we give it to you. At Chick Luxury Beauty Home, we give you quality yet affordable. So come and get trained and be your own boss.
My sister Paulina and a day after.
You can't seminar. You better free. Abus chapter.
Hey, babe! Sister Paulina, we're reading glasses here, China, Hebrews.
Hey, madam!
Tina Tet Hayan Herbal Capsule, a drawing Tina Berwati Semi. Me ready, I mention glasses. Obroni Bessie, see clear.
Hey, no crow. Tina Tet Hayan Herbal Capsules, a full supplement for good vision and not recommended for children below 12 years, asthmatic patients, pregnant and breastfeeding mothers.
A drawing baby atwa, got Tina Tet Herbal Shop. Hey, now what? Yeah, Tina Tet Hayan, see clear.
My name is Waris, but all of you know me as Comedian Waris. I come from a home where cleanliness is not only next to godliness, but a must. We seldom fell ill, and we saved our doctor this headache. At an early age, my mother introduced us to our best gift ever, PJ's Acid Cleaner. PJ's Acid Cleaner kills 99% of all germs and keeps your WCs, marbles, tiles, and concrete floors sparkling new and clean. In fact, you don't need any extra muscle when it comes to PJ's Acid Cleaner. It has all the muscle. When my fiancée, Mamiya, first visited me, I almost lost her. She didn't believe I was single, lived alone, and without a house help. Yet my house had this great fragrance and was always clean. I had to reveal my secret, PJ's Acid Cleaner, my family's greatest gift.
For bulk purchases, please call 0244 624 526 or 0262 233 243.
There's river on the long days, the moon shines brighter in the darkness, and the tallest tree I know the strongest. Yeah.
Diana Wright, first of all, is a Jamaican. Yes, I'm a Jamaican. I was born in a little parish, a beautiful little parish called Clarendon, outside of Kingston. Everybody knows Kingston, but Clarendon is where I come from. I am a singer, I am an author, I am a songwriter, I am a poetess, and I am an actress. Right? I do the whole, I've been doing it for many, many years. And so basically that's who I am. I'm anything art, everything art, that's me. You think art and you think Diana. Yeah. I do reggae music, I do inspirational music, I do cultural music, I do gospel, if you call it gospel. You know, I just do uplifting, clean music. Even the 12-year-old can listen to it. or the adult, if you feel like you need some motivation or so, the kind of music I do will really, motivate you, and that's basically what I do, reggae predominantly. Okay, so the inspiration behind Bed of Roses is this. I actually, bad to bad, as we say in Jamaica, there's that little stigma that has always been going on that, most men are not good men, and you don't really have good men, especially like if they're poor and they can't take care of you. Women have 2 hands and 2 feet too, so crippled, you don't necessarily need somebody to take care of you. What you need is a man with a good heart who loves you and who will work with you so you can build an empire. So Bed of Roses is really in the defense of men, and so also to really rewrite the narrative that if a man is poor, he can't take care and that is not good. It's not good for you, which is a lie. You understand? So there are lots of men out there who don't have a lot of money, but they are good and upright men. They just want someone to work with them and someone to motivate them. And so that song was really, to celebrate good men who don't necessarily have a lot of money.
Nice little ranch down a Ochi. Well, if a veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, the GMO in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when a Sunday.
Bed of Roses is available to the public on our platform called 16 Bars Multimedia. So on the website it will be the 16BARS M.com. So that is 16barsmm.com. Definitely. I am available for live performances any day of the week. So you can contact me first of all, you can reach out to me on my Instagram as Empress Diana, and my Diana has 2 N's, so that's Empress, which is DIANNA, so that's Empress Diana, that's my IG. And also you can send me a link or something on our YouTube. Our YouTube is the same name of our website, 16 Bars Multimedia. We have lots of work there. You can reach us there, and also you can reach us at 16barsmm@outlook.com. So that is 16. This time it's the word all spelled out. 16barsmm@outlook.com. And if you choose, when you go on our website, which is the same 16barsmm.com, you can go to the contact page and send us a message. You understand? And usually we respond within a couple of hours. Alright, so that's basically it. And I'm sure at the end of this you will have a number somewhere to contact us. Alright, so that's it. That's what I do. And keep the music locked. Yes, I bless.
Nice little ranch down a Ochi. Well, if a veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, the GMO in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when a Sunday.
Are you really ready for some reggae music? Alright, let's do this.
Come Saturday, 23rd July, all the gates of hell will be invaded, and Satan Lucifer subjected to a musical baptism of reggae fire in the Hands Across Africa Festival and Expo. Cracking the stage is Eric Donaldson, all the way from Jamaica, Brinsley Ford of Aswad from England, Taj Weeks, His Excellency, all the way from St. Lucia, Diana Wright and Rock River from Jamaica, and from the motherland Blakk Rasta, Miss V, Ochiami Kwame, Kofi Sapon, The Vibration Kings, and many more. Rate is 50 Ghana cedis regular, 70 Ghana cedis super regular, 150 Ghana cedis VIP, and 200 Ghana cedis VVVV to the umpteenth time IP. Now this is a charity concert seeking to uplift the needy in the African family. Come and support quality reggae music and even more. And remember to uplift your body, your mind and your soul with quality music and support a needy person's survival. It is Saturday the 23rd day of July 2022. Time is 2 p.m. till you drop. Venue, Accra Sports Stadium. This event is a pre-Emancipation Day festival proudly supported by the Ministry of Tourism alongside the Ghana Tourism Authority. This is quality music cultural music, emancipated music, reggae, more fire. Go on, Skipper George.
Blackpot, Cuckoo Show, man.
This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushunamo, where we speak truth to power. Now, my brother, my sister, let's go straight up into action. The next thing I want to look at is entitled, Ghana has it all, yet so in debt. I spoke with the French ambassador to Ghana, Anne-Sophie Ave. Who is Anne-Sophie Ave? That's her. Since she arrived in this country, she's made a lot of name for herself, showing so much interest in the arts of this country that has so much been ignored and strangulated and jaundiced. Artists are loving her. Hey, politicians in this country only see the importance of artists when the elections are coming. They will pay you some change for you to sing for them. Anne's father was a big guy in the music industry in France and even in Belgium. So she came from a family of music. So when she arrived in Ghana, she decided to push music in Ghana. And she's making all the headlines. In fact, she's made all embassies quiet. Arguably, silence almost every embassy. That's where the attention is. Ghanaians who don't even speak one word of French, not even bonjour, not even ça va, all want to go to France. Because France has been made very, very attractive by this woman. My brother, my sister, I spoke with her on my radio show on Friday, and this was what she had to say, which has been captured. Watch it. Ghana has all the ingredients to succeed, but huge debt makes IMF only savior. Why should it be so? She's speaking the truth, and she's speaking tongue in cheek. We have everything, all the ingredients. Gold, diamond, bauxite, manganese, copper, uranium, lithium, oil, everything except brains. It looks like all the good brains, the moment they get into power, they evaporate. I asked her, Anne, France, in this global pandemic, is it going to the IMF? She said, we have never gone to the IMF, and we will not go there because we are a rich country. I didn't want to push it. Rich country? Is Ghana a poor country with all the gold and diamonds? When the white man came to Ghana, he named it the Gold Coast. He had never seen so much gold anywhere. Today, if France is seen as rich, is France richer than Ghana? In what? I'm asking. But since our so-called independence, we have run to the IMF how many times? This is the 17th time. Where is your independence? You claim you are independent, yet every now and then you show your weakness, run begging for people to come and teach you how to manage your economy. You are idiots. You are fools. And I'm so hurt at it. Can you believe that? They say we are independent, right? God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make us blah, 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 blah. I have honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland, blah, blah, blah. You just recite it. Are you faithful? Are you loyal? Are you patriotic to your country? Would you run to the IMF at the least provocation or at no provocation? What happened to the gold and the diamond? Are we still in a Gojisberg economy? An economy of traders instead of economy of manufacturers. We are just selling out raw materials. We are not putting any value on that. This country should no longer selling cocoa beans. We should be what? Selling chocolate. We are only thinking about reducing poverty and not creating wealth. Did you hear that? Every now and then, oh, this is a policy, this is a program to reduce poverty. Why not a program or a policy to create wealth? To reduce poverty is just like saying, oh, we cannot do away with poverty. So let us. No, we have to create wealth. Your cocoa is the best in the world. Yet how much chocolates do you even manufacture? When did you start manufacturing chocolate? What happened to your tomato industry? All your factories under Kwame Nkrumah have been crippled. Well, Anne says that Ghana has all the ingredients to make it. Yet we are so much in debt. Why are we in debt? What caused the debt? Happy president, cathedral building president, family and friends building president, guinea fowl presidents, slave queens presidents all over the place. How can the country grow? Why will we not be in debt? The IMF should never be an option, just like it's never an option for France. It's better than Ghana. The seat of Pan-Africanism. What a disgrace. Now that Ghana has gone to the IMF as the king of Pan-Africanism, as it stands right now, year of return, beyond return, Ghana beyond aid, Africa beyond aid. You know how many more people in Africa you have inspired to go to the IMF. Even Ghana, the leader that is seen to be growing, is gone to the IMF. Shame on you, Ghana. Dash it away. Now I'll deal with the last thing and I'm done. Today I'm truly, truly sad and you can feel it in me. Now, this one is entitled, Nana ADDO slaps 30% osteriosis in government. What is osteriosis? It's a sickness of poverty. You will cut down expenditure as in austerity. So the sickness that comes out of that is called osteriosis. Look at the headlines. And it's interesting what headlines we have. Watch this. Akufo-Addo slashes salary. That of appointees by 30%. Mr. President, you're a joker. Hey! You were building a cathedral. All of a sudden now you are cutting people's salaries by 30%. Teachers cannot get salaries. Hey, they cannot get any increment. Hey, schools are running out of food and all that. And this is what you can do. Hey, this is a storm in the teacup. This is a knee-jerk reaction. Hey, knee-jerk reaction. Hey, knee-jerk reaction. My leg cannot even reach the screen. Hey, knee-jerk reaction. Hey, knee-jerk reaction. A ferry. And we are seeing. Hey! What kind of a joke is this? This should have been done 3 years back. But no, you get fat ex gracias to people. The wise ones refused the ex gratia, gave it back to you. You had your attack dogs like Poladum Ochre attacking them. Right? Now you, the same guy, is cutting down salaries of appointees. Hey, what a joke. The Nigerian will say, hey, yeah, giddy, 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 giddy. Menisanene. Osteriosis. 30% appointees salary. And when you read that story, it says, and 50% of all government expenditure come down. Oh, Nana ADDO. Oh, Nana ADDO. So this is all you can do? Hey, I can't believe that this is happening. Anyway, better late than never. I still congratulate you. But you are several years late. Still, better late than never. When people were carrying big salaries around. If, Nana, if you had cut down this, if you had done this even 2 years back, you think going to teachers to say, oh, please go to work, they will say no. They will never even come and ask for any cola. No. Cost of living allowance. No, they will not. Everybody will sympathize with you. After all, you have demonstrated enough balls from the top. But no, arrogance, lack of wits, flying like a crazy man. Your ministers are running around curing their liver problems and pulmonary disease and all diseases. You yourself flying around. Now you come back and say, oh, the Hausa man will say, Tu Sabayan Kashi. I don't know what that means. Mr. President, I truly wanted you to succeed when you came, and you know it. I still want you to succeed, because when you succeed, it is Ghana that has succeeded, it is Africa that has succeeded, but I don't see it happening. Even your prophets have all left you. It's like Saul. You remember the story of Saul? How the Spirit of God left him and God pushed him to his enemies. They beheaded him and his son like goats. I don't wish you that. Never. I hope that, like King Hezekiah, you can go to God and cry and pray. Like David, who took somebody's wife, Uriah's wife, you can go on a hunger strike, aka fasting, and pray. And God might just listen to you. But as it stands right now, I don't know how you can redeem yourself, Mr. President. I truly don't know. Anyway, come along. It's been the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. I appreciate you. I thank you. And thanks so much to all our sponsors. Again, we are live on Pan-African TV, live on Loud Silence TV, live on Ghana Web TV, live on Black Empire TV. And we are also live on Black Empire Media, our channel on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel and make sure you follow us on social media. Over here, we don't do politics. What we do is called patriotism. Until such time, when I and I buck up again, God bless, no less, no stress, Black Rasta say what? Warrior!